The mystery of Pumapunku's precise stonework. Pumapunku is the name of a large temple complex located near Tiwanaku, in Bolivia, and is part of a larger archaeological site known as Tiwanaku.
These are the mysterious ruins of Pumapunku, nearly 13,000 feet in the altiplano of Bolivia. What you have here are massive blocks of granite scattered like some kids' toy blocks around the site. It's like some giant cataclysm just wiped out this entire area. Archaeologists are baffled by what Pumapunku was, how it looked, and what the purpose of this enormous structure would have been.
The temple's origin is a mystery, but based on carbon dating of organic material found on site, archaeologists believe the complex may have been built by the Tiwanaku Empire, one of the most important civilizations prior to the Inca Empire, that flourished between 300 and 1000 AD.
But in 1945, archaeologist Arthur Poznansky proposed that Pumapunku was much older. By examining the structures and what he believed were their original alignment with the stars, he dated the ruins to 15,000 BC.
The most intriguing thing about Pumapunku is the stonework. Pumapunku was a terraced earthen mound originally faced with megalithic blocks, each weighing several tens of tons. The red sandstone and andesite stones were cut in such a precise way that they fit perfectly into and lock with each other without using mortar. The technical finesse and precision displayed in these stone blocks are astounding. Not even a razor blade can slide between the rocks. Some of these blocks are finished to machine quality and the holes are drilled to perfection. This is supposed to have been achieved by a civilization that had no writing system and was ignorant of the existence of the wheel. Something doesn't add up. In assembling the walls of Pumapunku, each stone was finely cut to interlock with the surrounding stones and the blocks fit together like a puzzle, forming load-bearing joints without the use of mortar. One common engineering technique involves cutting the top of the lower stone at a certain angle and placing another stone on top of it which was cut at the same angle. The precision with which these angles have been utilized to create flush joints is indicative of highly sophisticated knowledge of stone cutting and a thorough understanding of descriptive geometry. Many of the joints are so precise that not even a razor blade will fit between the stones. Much of the masonry is characterized by accurately cut rectilinear blocks of such uniformity that they could be interchanged for one another while maintaining a level surface and even joints. The blocks were so precisely cut as to suggest the possibility of prefabrication and mass production, technologies far in advance of the Tiwanaku's Inca successors hundreds of years later. Some of the stones are in an unfinished state, showing some of the techniques used to shape them. They were initially pounded by stone hammers, which can still be found in numbers on local andesite quarries, creating depressions, and then slowly ground and polished with flat stones and sand. The stones are of mammoth proportion. The largest of these blocks is 25.6 feet long, 17 feet wide, and 3.5 feet thick, and is estimated to weigh 131 metric tons. Due to their size, the method by which they were transported to Pumapunku has been another topic of interest since the temple's discovery. Chemical analysis revealed the red sandstone blocks were transported up a steep incline from a quarry near Lake Titicaca roughly 10 kilometers away. The smaller andesite blocks that were used for stone facing and carvings came from quarries within the Copacabana Peninsula about 90 kilometers away from Lake Titicaca. Based on circumstantial pieces of evidence, it can be argued that Pumapunku was never built by the Tiwanaku, but by a civilization that was more advanced. Perhaps the carbon dating results were wrong due to contamination of the samples, or that Pumapunku was built by another civilization that came across the ocean, built the complex, and left. Some believe that Pumapunku couldn't have been built without help from alien beings. The complex is in complete ruins today with huge blocks of granite lying around on top of each other. The site appears to have been destroyed by an earthquake, perhaps accompanied by a tidal wave from Lake Titicaca.
When an architect or an engineer looks at Pumapunku, one thing jumps out immediately. That whoever built this place had knowledge of planning, of logistics, and had access to advanced technology.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.